a porch cow patty, and he sat that on their front porch for them. And I was like, well, this feels like this is getting a little bit different than what I thought we were here to do. But we were all into it. We were bringing all our energy. And then the moment happened that was so hilarious to me. And also, even as a teenager who didn't have all my maturity factors working, I still went, whoa, something's wrong. It's when a buddy, Charles, as we're rolling their house, you can see the light bulb go off for him, and he goes, hey, man, I know where they keep their extra key. Let's roll the inside. And I was like, whoa. All right? Like, I was all up in it with him. We were doing the whole deal together, and he said that. And I was like, Charles, I think they call that breaking and entering, dude. Like, I don't... You know what I'm saying? So I like slid off and went and hung out with some other folks and got away from that. But I'll never forget as I was walking away, I saw him in there like wrapping toilet paper around a lamp. And I was like, dude, I don't know. This is not what it's supposed to be. I was thinking about that moment and laughing about it, but also a really clear example of a moment where Charles had been picked on by Gary more than he was excited about, right? And he had the chance, and you could see it in his eyes. He was wrapping, I mean, it was like something from one of the horror movies. I could see him wrapping the lampshade, and it was that look in his eye like he's about to, I don't know where this is headed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this trailer may burn down before we get out of here, right? And so, like, I don't know what has happened. It was a moment where Charles needed somebody, and apparently I didn't have the character. I just ran away because I was scared of trouble. He needed somebody to rein him in. Well, hey, man, I get it. Like, Gary has picked on me a lot. He's messed with me a lot. He's done some stuff to me. But, like, you just broke and entered in this guy's house, right? Like, he could call the cops and you could get in trouble. He won't, but he could. It could be a problem. We've all kind of had those moments, I bet. Hopefully not where you've broken and entered, right? But we've all had the moments, I bet, if you think back hard enough, where you needed somebody to scale you back a little bit. You needed somebody to put you in check and help you think about the moment. I was experienced secondhand through my wife as she is calling our house yesterday, some really poor, in my opinion, customer service. And they just caught me at the wrong moment because I was trimming hedges and I hate doing that. And it was hot and I didn't like it. And I was like in the truck headed to the store to handle it, right? And thank God my wife got on the phone and was like, hey, here's what I've done about it. It's going to be fine. I wasn't going to like get fired from my job as a pastor, but I was definitely going to speak to somebody, right? And I probably needed in the moment to realize, like, hey, it was poor service. You're still going to have the groceries. Everybody's going to eat. It's going to be fine. Thankfully, the Lord spared me from that moment. But you've probably had it, right? You've had the moment, and it may not have been with somebody publicly like that. It could have even been just internally in yourself. But maybe you've caught yourself driving down the road and you're thinking through how that person said that thing, and you're stretching out in your head what you would say back, and the next thing you know, you're letting it go 2 or 3 steps farther than you really would have thought, and you went, wait a minute, I don't do that. So we've all been in the place where we realize my emotional response and the hurt that I'm feeling is driving me to a place that I want to respond, and respond maybe even not just poorly, but maybe even more than I need to, more than I should. We're seeing, as we wrap down today, this series that we're calling When Church Hurts, that inevitably, if we're going to take church seriously, there will be opportunities for us to offend and wound and hurt each other. I keep saying that every week, not to bore you,